higher chances of success for TNC, but you still got to go with Boom until...
Well, game is ready to go underway, and your casters, Gods and Cyclops, are eager as ever to jump in.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
And now they've had, you know, the holidays. They played some other tournaments, so I think the important thing for TNC, they said in the interview, is, you know, they see a lot of the blame they're getting from the TNC fans and stuff, but for them, it's all about improving right now, getting better and better every week, and they seem to think it's working. So a big test for them, taking on Boom here.
Yeah, that's good, man, and especially in the last 5 games of Team Boom Esports, undefeated. Exactly the opposite from Team TNC, which is still trying to find their way back into the right track. And hopefully this series is going to be the one.
Yes. I mean, if there's one way to make a statement when you're 0-4 and yet to win, it's by beating the top dogs Boom.
Woo!
Yeah, kind of like the panel mentioned, I don't mind TNC's draft. I think they've got some good combos, like this Mars Arena with the Invoker follow-up. TB's a good carry to have, I feel like.
30 seconds to showtime.
Not a bad draft from them. It's just a tough opponent.
Yeah, especially for the Trend Protector. You know, this is the hero that I love to play all the time. It's fun to play in the early game. You know, you can just bully everyone with your high base damage, and also you are the carpenter. You can fix the buildings. That's the good thing about it. Yeah, I mean,
that's
and it's actually becoming more mainstream when Team Spirit started to pick it by Misha. Interesting to see it.
Unfortunately, every game there's a tree protector, you lose all your trees. So if you see top, he's being a lumberjack. He's making sure tree. He says you can't hide on these trees, so you can play on the left side.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. The very high damage output. Right from the start from Mr. Fabi. Come on. One hit, bro. Rocky Balboa.
Yopaj is just like, I'm ignoring this. You guys 1v1. You guys figure it out. I'm not getting involved in this clash.
Man, and in the middle lane we have the classic matchup Invoker versus Ember Spirit right here. Yopaj. I heard the panel talking about Yopaj, about the good things about him. Now, Ember Spirit is one of his best heroes as well, but well, for Yopaj, I experienced one game of him, and I remember it was a lost game, and the reason that he lost that game is because he became overconfident by diving the towers, mainly towers. So I think that might be something he needs to be careful.
Yes, sometimes the chaos of SEA Dota can get the better of you.
Yeah.
Mid lane, Yopaj being very low. Yeah, I think he should be fine. I would be very surprised if Yopaj got solo killed by Yoe, but you know, crazier things have happened.
All right, that's cool. It seems like the first blood came very fast, unlike the previous series that we cast just now. If you take a look at all these lineups, it's going to be, I think that the game will be online quite fast. Maybe right before 10 minutes in. We might get to see a couple of team fights already.
I think with a lot of the Division 1 games, there's a lot more early fighting around the runes, around the mid lane. But still, I think the meta is a lot of hard carries for the safe lane. This game we have Phantom Assassin and Terrorblade, but the other 4 heroes on the team are usually fighting a lot, being active, trying to create space for those carries to really come online.
Yeah, all the objectives getting contested all the time. Yeah, even how small it is, man. All these guys playing it to a very detailed.
All right.
And definitely 2 mid laners that don't want to just sit back and farm. Invoker, usually it's fighting with your urn. You maybe go back for a minus later, but your goal is never just to farm creeps or push waves. You don't do that well as Invoker until later on.
Oh, yeah, on top. Well, I am not sure if I would be happy if I have my lane mates becoming a Treant. I mean, yeah, he has high damage. He has some Treant living armors and all those stuff, but at the same time, he's so slow. And the living armor, so many occasions that being used in the other lane. So
yeah, you're telling him like, you save that for me. You don't want him throwing it. Forget the mid lane. You know, mid lane it's a 1v1. You don't get help. No living armor. But yeah, so far it's TP's doing okay with whenever he's Metamorphosis up, he can, you know, contest the lane pretty well. When it's down, he's got to be a little bit careful. But the issue is going to be as soon as OD gets Meteor Hammer, he may be forced to jungle. Against the Meteor Hammer, you usually need a support that can cancel the combo, and Treant is not that hero.
Seems like we have an eye on top lane. FBC playing Alpha Devourer is becoming a trend to play an off laner right here. And right now it seems like getting rounded by Febby, and also his teammate moving in, Tim's trying to do some body blocks.
The important thing
tanky, this guy.
Yeah,
the Alpha Devourer.
7 armor, it's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, he's got no regen, but just with all the stats, he gets a lot of health, a lot of base armor. This lane gets a little, as we see, TNC, Febby can make plays now that those trees have respawned. I think that's the important thing, although he's losing some trees close to the tower. But when you've got those trees that were initially chopped down, it's a lot easier to get efficient harass off. So nice move from TNC. There are, you know, so far these lanes are going okay for them.
Yeah, I kind of like what the panel said about picking a Phantom Assassin at the wake. That's some fight going on down the river. Oh, nothing.
Nice.
Yeah, the panel saying that they picked the PA because the increasing the power of taking down towers, because you're gonna deal with a Treant Protector. You're gonna need some damage dealer to the tower, because if you are not getting a tower in one go, then you come back next time full HP. It's so annoying to play against the Treant.
Seems like their goal is maybe not even to take towers, but just like, okay, we can't push towers, let's just out farm them like a Battle Fury DA. You know, he's just gonna be playing it safe. Yopaj mid game very low. One more right click could finish him off. He dies. Solo kill for Yahweh. Oh boy.
Wow.
Sleight of Fist was on cooldown, and then he used the Flame Guard. Okay.
That wasn't even at all confident, and then another incident happening on top lane. It's
the illusion block.
FBC walking away. His teammate is trying to do some swashbuckler to save him behind the tree line. He died over there. Oh wow, not a bad sign for Team TNC. 3-0, bro.
Yeah, sick play. He used the illusion to body block him while he and the Treant right-clicked him down. That was so good. Oh man, TNC showing up here. 1k gold lead already.
What's going on then? I mean, it seems to be a different TNC. People saying that, hey, it is going to be a hard game for them since their lineup are so mixed up. And, well, they just formed the team, but it seems like they are in shape today.
Yep. Just needed, I mean, they said it themselves. You know, our goal has been to improve every week. They know, you know, start of the DPC, they weren't playing well, but even just a few weeks ago, during the break, when they played one of the Chinese tournaments, they didn't win any series, but they were taking games off some good teams. Like, they took a game off teams like Aster, they took a game off Neon, so they were getting some draws, which, you know, for TNC, after every series in DPC was 0-2, that's an improvement for them, and up against Boom, it's a good start. It's still very early. Like, you know, we're singing their praises now. It's still early game, but it's a positive sign that they can make these lanes go so well.
All they need is to grab and hold all these advantage and, you know, doing some good mid-game transition, ended up with a happy ending. Awesome, man, this one. Well, we'll see. Too soon to say. And especially when Ember Spirit started to get some items and some level that he needs just to ganking left and right, I think that's when the real deal starts.
What sort of prize is this?
Rune's going to come out. It's going to be a regen rune down bottom. We'll see who ends up picking that one up. But a big stack that Febby scattered out. He's telling his team, there's a stack here that we want to try and fight over.
I think the killing Yopaj in the early game, a solo kill, is a good thing. But I think the most important thing for Yowei is to predict where he is going and support his side lanes at the same correct one. And right now, it looks like Febby put a lot of pressures on the Yopaj, and now he's there.
Sick. Invoker is 1,000 gold ahead of the Ember. Like, that's crazy for considering that we're this early on. And now they know where the stacks are to maybe contest as well. Just great moves. Febby, very impressed with how he's played this Treant Protector.
Are we going to see some big upset today, you think?
game one, you know, it's at least starting in TNC favor. We'll see if it stays that way. Yopaj just CP'd. They want to shut him down. They said it in their pregame interview. The key to winning this series is shutting down Yopaj. That's what they have in mind.
Yeah, it's just now that become. Right now, the other guy comes. Teams. Sorry, not teams. Yeah, play hard.
Yep. It used to be Tim's for TNC.
Yeah.
That's one of the things, you know.
That's why.
He had a lot of respect for TNC. He even kind of gave him a little shout and said, you know, nothing but respect for this org. They're not going to take any opponent easily. Like, they're treating this seriously. Top lane, FBZ getting low. Doesn't look like Febi's going to get it.
Hey, come on, Febby! One punch! One punch only! That's all I need from you! Oh no, he was stopped. Man, he's done for.
Oh, that's a killing spree too, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So 300 gold. And FBZ has the full Meteor Hammer. Bottom lane, Tino, he's dying to the urn, but stays alive. There's the Invoker rotation. The kill mid on... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, next thing I know is a Twin Protector got a killing spree. How does that happen? Oh wait, the top might be another kill over there. Ooh. Yeah, it's a trade though. Team finish off that Young God, but Young God killed FPC first, so he gets some experience out of that.
Yeah, I think Young God's okay with that. It's kind of an even trade in the end. Offlaner for carry usually favors the, you know, the team losing their offlaner. But the carry, he got the solo kill in XP, so he's level 7 now, and he'll probably just hit up the jungle because he doesn't want to play against this Meteor Hammer at all.
Okay. And so many times when you play, when you pick a Keyblade as your carries, there are some teams that use him as the sacrificial carry that just go alone, you know, don't care him that much. He high armor or some illusions, doesn't matter if you die, he can farm back real fast. So yeah, that's a good thing of picking TB.
Baby's being scouted up top.
Well, putting
the
some
hammer's on cooldown.
Sleeping pills on him. Baby, I gotta go. No, go to the other world. Better worse, I say. Back, and then he stayed. 3 to 5 game score in the first 10 minutes. The high KPM game on this one. And I think the real show start at 15 minutes in, where everyone's got some big spells. Ooh.
Big stacks. They scouted the stack, but TNC don't really have the best heroes to contest. And they kind of can with the Invoker, but they don't kill the stack, so they'd rather not waste their time there. They want to take this bottom tower. Little interesting, Treant not going for living armor. Usually we've seen Treant 5 mostly prioritizing this. Instead, he's going for the Leech Seed.
Okay. Well, when you see the Ember Spirit clearing stack, it's the most satisfying thing ever. And now at the bottom lane, setting up Arena of Blood. We're gonna go stuck over there, was far back by the wall, and then they probably gonna be the tower too. It depends on if TNC wanna force themselves more.
Yeah, that was good. Bursting him before he can pop the ultimate. Well, time with all their stuns. But yeah, this top tier on tower looks like it's going down. I mean, for Boom, they've done a really good job of just using the Meteor Hammer. They're so strong with this Meteor Hammer up. It looks like Boom wanted to defend bottom. They TP'd in the Bane. They're TPing in everyone.
Yeah, gonna be a big fight for the first time. Pinned it down to the wall. Didn't want the Ember Spirit turn on the Flame Guard, dealing the damage at the same time. The Roman Thunder stun 1-2. 1-2 stun. And it's gonna be next one to be play hard. Rubik, signature hero, he's down. Man, it's just when we thought TNC got a great early game and then they made a big mistake at the bottom lane. A little bit over pushed there.
They baited it. Yopaj did a great job just like pretending he's out of position. They go on him. And then the rotation, like they were already ready. Bane was already there. They were TPing in the more heroes as well. Just really good defense. Unfortunately, maybe if they timed the Mars Spear perfectly on the Ember, they mistimed it, the Spear with the Tornado. Maybe they get the kill on the Ember. But that's such a hard play to make.
Goodness. And right now the momentum swing back to Boom Esports after they lost in the first 10 minutes of the game. Right now Tino in danger. Might get wrapped up by 2 guys. Here we go with the Tornado EMP. Try can I say even lift Tino. Tino is up.
Play hard, showing him how it's done. And yeah, Febby's Treant again involved in these skills. Showing the power of this early Leech Seed. It's a lot of damage when you catch a hero by themselves in it.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
Oh, do you think who is gonna gain advantage when it comes to mid game?
Radiant's top tower is in bad shape.
I think TNC overall are slightly stronger in the mid lane. In the mid game, they have good ways to deal with the OD hammer from the Mars and Rubik. 2 ways to cancel the Meteor Hammer combo. And also, it's a free seal for Rubik.
But then after that, when we get into the late game, you are saying that Boom is slightly better than them.
Yeah, I think the PA ends up mid lane. Yopaj really wants this Rubik, but Rubik using the Fire Remnants to escape.
Crazy. Come on, man. This is not the real Yopaj. This is not the Yopaj I know. That's what I'm talking about. That's the real one.
Enemy base.
That's the real one, bro. Come on. That's the real thing.
He knows that's him though. He's still okay. He's gonna get the creep away. That's why he's still here.
Okay. Yeah, shield, bro.
This is Yopaj Dota right here, playing behind enemy tier 2 tower.
All right. Oh, nice one. Fire Remnant away.
Yeah, he's
Good
out.
stuff.
You'll love to see it with Yopaj. Always trying to push his hero to the limit.
I mean, he's the kind of hero that, the kind of player that play at the rate HP so good. Like, trying to bait the enemy with a low HP. The enemy made a mistake, attacking on him, turn things around, just like that.
See some of these important mid-game fights start to unravel here as Febby gets found at top. He may live with this overgrowth. And he's juking into the trees. Probably
a little bit of juking, I thought. I don't think he's gonna make it.
Another sleight of fist? Got him. Okay. Yeah, Ultimate TNC, it's been hard to get this bottom tower. Tim's is just constantly here trying to keep it alive.
Whoa. Looks like Dire trying to strike back at the bottom lane and setting up Arena of Blood. Another time and get rid of Tim's as well as tower.
Great play.
Okay, that's a good kill. But, yeah.
Kill him tower. This is why they pick Rubik. I mean, one, it is a signature hero for playhard, but two, you're against the OD. It's one of the best heroes against OD. You always can steal the Astral, and it's such a good spell to steal.
Your way, Volker. I mean, I remember back then, like a year or two ago, Invoker seems to be like a daily pick. A hero that can be suiting any strategies, but not these days.
If you can get to late game and have levels, this hero can be so impactful. Putting the Alacrity on a hero like Terrorblade. Terrorblade is going to be very strong.
15 minutes in. Oh, he's still winning.
I was gonna say, at first I wasn't sure about Febby on the Treant not getting living armor, but against this lineup, these heroes don't push. Even though they lost the top tower, every other tower isn't being pressured because heroes like Ember and PA don't push towers.
Have fun
they are so happy with their creep rate near their tower. They just need time. Don't need anything else. And here we go. The Rolling Thunder catching a ball right there. Nice save.
Wow, it keeps him alive.
Yeah, Rolling Thunder and
good play from Playhard.
so everything has been spammed. Nobody died.
Yeah, one Astral. I mean, that's the Astral's a setup offensive and defensive tool. You can use it to save your teammates, and exactly what TNC do there. So pretty even game. Both carries getting good farm. PA slightly ahead with the Battle Fury though, compared to the Terrorblade. That Death Bottom, I think, hurt Young God's game quite a bit, but still an okay spot. As mid lane they go in.
Yeah, this one is going to be big, man. Here we go with the Arena of Blood and finish it off. Scam the first one who down. But I wonder, that would be the only thing to get from this team fight. Because Fire Remnant moving in, Ember Spirit, slide of fence, deal decent damage, dropping some safety inklings. He himself gonna go down, but NPC got away with a very low HP. Rubik down. And Febby down as well. No more 3. It's time to cut some tree, bro. Now flying in for that Yopaj. Finding somebody behind the mid-tier tower. And then he finds the Invoker, trying to stay alive with the Tornado EMP. Yopaj got pinned down in the spears. Very nice one. Mega kills 3 and then Yopaj down.
Wow, using this spear, it's not an easy thing to time, but hitting those spears out of the tornado, he missed at bottom this time around. He punishes Yopaj, makes sure the EMP hits. It's been crazy. Femi's Blink Dagger there, even though they initially, the fight looked bad for them, and it wasn't the greatest fight to take, but he saves his teammate there by blinking into Overgrowth, and he canceled the OD's Meteor Hammer, so having a blink this early on a Treant Protector is something that Febi's trying to use to make some big plays.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised him. He instead of going some all the micro items to stay alive longer in team fight, he went for the big item like Blink Dagger, and it's kind of risky, man. I mean, I play a lot of the Treant Protector as well. Stats and all the utility stuff are quite important for him. But this is interesting.
For a blink in the mid lane.
Yep, not a big fight once again. Spear bots. Light him in. Let's see if they can kill. Yes, they can, because Yopaj touchdown was hit by the EMP. The next one is going to be FBC. It seems like TNC are actually the side that hunting down Team Boom Esports right here. This is quite surprising me.
So much for
Honestly, this Rubik has looked really good this game with the plays he can make with the Astral, but that one there was all Mars. Yao Yu with the haste rune, he's hunting for Tims, but doesn't look like he'll find him around the trees. But just getting this mid tower would be huge for TNC.
Yeah. What I can feel about the TNC today is they so obvious they have more confidence than the previous match in the DPC Southeast Asia, maybe because and that's another kill. Its team got caught. I am not sure, because Tim got out of position so many times in this game. I think he needs to focus now.
Yao Yu's just playing a sick Mars right now, just constantly finding people with the Blink Spear. And that's the thing, everyone on TNC is playing an amazing game. They just keep getting kill up. They kill Tino, that's a big one.
Oh, they got that Tino flying in for the Ember Spirit, trying to get something out of that loss. MBC does some damage, no slide of fit, fire remnant on the high ground. Yopaj is chasing on everyone. Can he get one kill? Just one kill only. No, he can. That was a save from Chao Yu once again using the Mars. Oh, man, but eventually died because of the ninja move from Yopaj. It was a nice try. But Chao Yu.
Yeah, very nice try from Mars to save out his buddy Rubik there, but still they kill the PA and only lose one on the retreat. They're going to be very happy with that, because that's the one hero that maybe threatens to beat them in the late game. So if they can keep farming up on Terrorblade while killing a PA, this game can start to look pretty good for them.
Yeah, Invoker is going to act to be a very good defender and the one who can buy time for all the hard carries. PB to have some time to farm. FBC drops some Sentry Eclipse, is not enough to kill anyone. The next one might be Yopaj in a big danger, but he fire Remnant away. He'll be fine.
I gotta say, that was some sick Invoker play. Everything landing all 4 spells. They're not done. Have they got detected for Tims?
No way.
Yep.
Wow, Tim's another out position right here.
So Yoe on Invoker, he does the Tornado EMP, and then he turns sideways to hit him with the Ice Wall, and then follows it up with a Sunstrike. That was just like the perfect Invoker combo. Very fun to watch him play.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like everything is on Tino's shoulder now. You just have to farm safe, and the team also need to sacrifice one supporter to stay with him all the time, just to watch if somebody's gonna gank him like that.
He can get to that scary late game PA. He is gonna have a BKB soon, so probably they'll look to fight with Tino now that he has BKB. Not a bad one to have in the Brigand's Blade too.
Well, it's a classic question that I am about to ask you, that which carries is better between TB and PA. Well, if we are saying that pretty much the same network on around 40 minutes in.
Yeah, I would say it comes down to the supporting cast, because PA usually feels nice against Terrorblade because you've got the evasion, and Terrorblade doesn't like to build Monkey King Bar. He can, but it's not like a... Usually you want more stats and health. But at the same time, PA doesn't kill the TB that well because TB has such high armor. He's sitting on 30 armor. Like, this PA just doesn't do much damage, so... Neither carry really necessarily out-carries the other. TB is better late game, I think, just because he's kind of better at maybe taking objectives and towers and a better team fighting carry. And they've got some control for the PA with like the overgrowth through BKB. So this game I would favor TNC late game.
Oh, it's a big call. But yeah, things at this point, don't know who's gonna come out of this first game of the series alive. Here we go, Team TNC looking to attack once again. I'm kind of impressed with the way that with the mentality, attacking mentality that they have in the first game of the series. They didn't even afraid that this group is undefeated team in the Division 1. And here we go, start the fight inside of the reline. Yopaj started to do the damage with a slight of it spamming. Yopaj, let's go. Here we go with the flame card though. And he burned it all down. And that's the first one to go down. Kino slash him out, the Peppy out. However, striking back with Arena of Blood. And Rolling Thunder is out. They see me rolling the Head King. And dropping some safety Eclipse and they're dating. Oh my goodness. Next one gonna be Play Hard. Rubik die in the river. Well. Seems to be a big victory for Team Boom Esports.
Hang on to that mid tower.
They used the PA BKB timing and also OD Axe. He had the double Astral, so saving Tim's there on the Pangolier. He baits TNC in, and I don't think they were expecting that Astral save because they threw too many spells on the Pangolier. And then didn't have any disables. Skemp got almost a full duration grip on the BKB Invoker. He doesn't end up dying, but it was just still very impactful. And with Aegis playing, Boom want to keep fighting.
All right, here we go. Start the fight right after getting an Aegis. Fabi seems to be the prime target for Team Boom Esports, and they also keep one guy inside of the Astral imprisonment. Zhao Yu turn the BKB just to walk home. Jumped away. It seems like the game momentum is turning on into the Boom side.
Yopaj, he just always looks so impressive on these Spirit heroes, particularly the Ember. He's just always jumping in, catching people in the back lines. He's dodging spells, pushing his hero to the limit. Now looking for more. Rolling Thunder with a Blink Dagger.
Catching once again for Rolling Thunder, catching Play Hard inside the 3 line, and Yopaj moving in. Whenever there is a fight, Yopaj will always be there. He is so reliable. Now setting up the Arena of Blood, but nobody is inside.
Get out of that one. They do keep Rubik alive using that defensive Astral, so making good use of this. But this is going to turn more into an Astral to save people. I don't think he can use the setup as much anymore.
Yeah, I think the pace of the game in the Division 1 is much faster. I mean, you got to cope up to the game. Once you lose your focus, then all the momentum that you collecting since the early game is just gone.
For Tino, it feels like he just finished BKB a few minutes ago. Already has Desolator, so once his top tier 2 tower, but here from TNC.
Yeah, he's gonna go in, but hey, Tino, he go in first, he got pinned out, and that goes the Aegis, but however, where is his teammate? Are they gonna decide to go in? They have to go in because the carry is there, setting up the white wall and everything. Where is the overgrowth? And the first one to go down is FBC. No more Alpha Devourer. And I'm looking at the fight right in the 3 line, toe-to-toe fight over there. Tim is being caught by the Febby punching on him. Tim is out already. All right, it's two down for Team Boom Esports. Just when we thought Boom getting the momentum back, TNC strike back straight away.
Yeah. They took out the Aegis for free. That's always, if you want to fight into Aegis, like when you're defending high ground or defending a tower, you've got to take out Aegis without committing too many spells. And got in some trouble. Oh, Script and Illusion, I think.
Additional price right there. It's going to be scam, and if they get Yopaj through, it's going to be disaster for Team. Yes, they're going to get Yopaj through, man. They're trying to do some slide of bit, some fancy move, but you're not going to run away from the whole crew.
Remnant came up right at the end there, but he couldn't activate it. Big kills going TNC. It looked like the meta BKB from TB might be wasted if he only killed the Bane, but getting the Ember makes it well worth it. Plus, they're going to get some towers up top, it looks like, or at least a tower up top. Really well done.
14 to 19 games to only 3k ahead of Team TNC, but they have shown us a good sign that they are not even afraid of the leading team of Division 1 at all. Look at that. That's another kill.
Yeah, and not just any kill, that's a PA. They just kill the carry like that. Youe is just tearing it up on this Invoker, has maxed out Exort now. He is having a hell of a game. 5, 0, and 10 on Invoker.
After that kill, their net worth just spring back to like from 3k to 5k. That PA worth 2k in one kill. Crazy.
Brewing at Radiant's bottom
Now that's a win probability. Back and forth.
And it's brutal for Boom. I mean, every series matters so much. They're a team that's, you know, has hopes to get to the major, ideally in that first slot, but a loss to any team really sets you back. Opens up for all the other teams who are still in contention. TNC are not going to make it to the major with their current score, but they can perhaps ruin Boom's day if they get a win here. It is just game one, but things looking good for TNC.
Yeah. 27 minutes in, I think. 10 minutes from now on, ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready? If you're not ready, if you still want to go and grab some, you know, some snacks, going to toilet, you better go right now, because after this, it's gonna be hella roller coaster.
And I think hold it in till between games, I think, because this game we could see another big fight very soon, particularly with next Roshan coming up.
Yeah.
In about what, 3 minutes at the earliest.
It's come down to the objective doing now. I think Boom Esports, if they want to get a momentum back, first thing is they need to secure the vision around the Roshan pit. But would be hard for them. They keep losing towers.
For now, it seems like they're just giving up this bottom half of the map, and they're going to take over top. OD's using Hammer on the tier 3 tower just to be annoying.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
But TNC, they're going to take over this outpost. So they're controlling the bottom half while Boom play around the top side of the map. They've got a DD on Ember, so there's a lot of damage that they can dish out if they get themselves a good fight, but I don't think TNC will give it to them.
I am looking at some items built here in the portal. Yopaj seems to be so scary, man, with the U scepter and then he just straight to the Kaya and Sanye. Way to the Shiva's God. Man, his late game damage would be ridiculous.
Yeah, he likes to play for this late game builds like Kyan-san, Shivas, probably goes for the Ag Scepter after that is usually, I see a lot of Ags from him when he plays this Ember late game. And the Fire Remnant mobility. Oh, they got the... That was a stolen grip. Rubik had stolen grip, but the Astral Save is there down bottom. They're ready for it.
Alright, the next one is going to be very, very important for both sides. Whoever wins the next big fight, the additional prize is going to be Aegis. Second Aegis, I mean.
These teams are playing very cautiously right now. They don't want to put themselves in a bad position for that Roche fight.
Alright. Oh, Yopaj playing a little risky right there.
Yeah. As long as he's got the OD behind him, he should be fine. Like, the OD's positioning is the important thing. FBZ is always... If anyone's like Yopaj is playing risky, it's usually because OD is sitting behind. I think FBZ really wants to finish this Blink Dagger as soon as possible.
Yeah, but at the same time, OD
Are they going to catch Tino? He's been caught?
Okay, Tino. Oh man, he makes it. Tino turned to BKB. He's ready to fight, but he jumped away. And the one who goes in first is actually Tim. Fire Remnant's in. Tim is not activating his Roaring Thunder just yet. I think they are waiting for Team TNC to come into the choke point, and they're just gonna fight. TNC are so confident fighting in the choke point as well because Arena of Blood. So that's the reason why they're marching forward. And forward, Yopaj now being aimed. His Fire Remnant in short distance, almost get caught. TB start to Metamorphosis, striking on him, blades on him. Yopaj down. Oh, that's not looking good for Team Boom Esports.
They got the Astral Flash too?
Yes. Gonna be 2 kills, definitely. Ford is gonna go down, buy some time for himself, get kills, secure triangle. I think the next objective.
They want to kill Tino.
And Aegis.
They saw Tino. They're trying to kill him. He's gonna run away. He's fine. Instantly, Rubik TP'd in to try and catch him.
Radiant's mid tower.
Man, the reaction time of these players are just good. I mean, you fight at the other side of the map, and then you see the other guy. Hey, man, the guy's there. Let's go.
Yep. TNC knew it. Like, once they catch Tino there on the PA, he had the BKB. He's going to get caught again mid. He has BKB back up, but he's going to get forced to use it once again. Oh no. That's bandit.
Like, misses back into that TV, but luckily he still jumped to the high ground. It might be a bait though. Need to be careful for Team TNC. Dropping some civil increase, dealing decent damage. It's about to go down, but he's still alive because of the BKB. For that March. And the first one is actually FBC jumped away for PA.
There's a Sunstrike. Is he gonna hit it?
It's just right, but just not enough damage. Yeah.
Scam, I think I don't know if that's intentional or not. It kind of looked like it was. He helped tank the Sunstrike out of the Astral there. I don't know if it would have been enough damage even alone. It looked like there was even a creep in the way. Both teams playing these fights really well. TNC particularly, like, it's just so impressive watching them use these spells.
If I go in, I might die.
This is definitely not the last place in the division for sure. This kind of performance.
Yeah.
Man, this is so good.
Where is this TNC being able so good with some of these heroes? I mean, a couple of signature heroes. The Invoker and the Rubik, signatures of these players, and they're really showing why.
They get all their favorite heroes. Febby loves to play Treant since like 4 or 5 years ago. Signature hero. You remember the guy named ADTR?
Yes.
Yeah, for the Malaysian
player. Yeah, Malaysian player.
Yeah, he's so pro, man. It's kind of Treant. I mean, kind of miss him when I see the hero.
Mid lane.
Yeah.
Ignoring TV.
Yeah, the Rolling Thunder, can they catch anyone? Stun on 2. Same side. Chao, you need to learn on the BKB just to stay alive on that. And I'm setting up Arena of Blood to the other side. And like an endless bag, you always striking non-stop like a machine gun. You always strike from the side and team's out. Excellent. On the BKB, Hino, next thing he knows, he stays in the middle of the fight. Fighting against TB, toe-to-toe. Hino cannot stand the damage. Where is he? Oh, he's out now. Who it is? He is. Oh no, he's on the high ground. He's still alive, man, but the fighting's not over just yet. FBC seems like he's about to go down. There's another call dead for Team Boom Esports. That's not looking good. FBC doesn't have any buyback left. Somebody hit. It's actually the Ember Spirit hit by the Fire Man and also the Thunder EMP setting up the ice wall. Pin to the higher ground at Yopaj to the rest of Team Boom Esports. He's just slowly crawling back to the base.
Wow, I'm so surprised. I thought Boom were going to lose that fight horribly, but PA somehow lives things.
Oh! Long lane catch! How you gonna get that down, you? 6 kill streak ended. It seems like Boom Esports striking back, killing 2 important heroes of Team PNC Esports, and they might just go straight to the Roshan pit.
Yep, that makes it all worth it. Like, using the buyback there on the Pangolier, they're maybe not feeling great about that fight, but now with the Roshan, Aegis plus Shard. But here comes TNC.
Yeah, moving inside off in the Shiva guns and also Thunder EMPs and a nice wall. Scam out. Yep. Now the game high keeps changing second by second. Right now PNC in a Roshan pit, but I don't think Boom is going to let that one know. Are they going to contest? I think they have to, but they lost 2, so it's going to be quite hard for them. Maybe they want to try some luck with Yopaj moving in. Fire Remnant trying to steal some stuff.
Yopaj.
Yep, fast one. Swashbuckle, everything. Tino gonna turn on the BKB. Who is going to land one down? And it's Tim. He's got that one. Snatch it all out, but they have to stand all the damage coming out from the Tornado, EMP, Meteor, all the stuff. He used it immediately. But at least he's not gonna let Team TNC get that Aegis.
I don't know who got the shard. Not sure where that one ended up, but wow. Crazy. I think TB got it because TB's got a shard activated. I don't think he bought it, so probably went Young God's way, but what an insane fight. 2 insane fights in a row. First the one around the mid lane and then at the Roshan pit. The PA living on like 50 health. Thanks. Skem just ran in to give the PA a target to blink to in like the opposite direction that he wasn't ready for, and saved his PA there. It was such a good overgrowth from Febby. Febby waited until PA had popped BKB and Satanic, so he couldn't lifesteal himself back to full health before the overgrowth was used.
And even though it's not that much damage, but the lockdown is so important.
Yeah, and killing the Rubik is. That's why the PA went in, was because Tino saw an opportunity to kill this Rubik. He popped BKB, jumped the Rubik, and Playhard just instantly died. Because if you don't kill Rubik, anyone you go on is going to get saved by the Astral, much like the OD can do. So both teams having this Astral, they have to prioritize the OD and the Rubik, because that save potential just allows you to turn everything around.
Playhard is living up to his name. They're one of the best Rubik player in Southeast Asia, man. And controller. Just so good to see him play this hero that not so many teams pick this support anymore. Good to see.
Yeah. I think the big thing is this TB is now going to finally complete the MKB. If he had that in the last fights, I think he would have easily killed off the PA. Not that I think it was a bad idea to go for this Scotty first. It's just like he's just slightly lacking damage. Like they have decent control, but all these heroes just seem to be getting away on like 200 to 500 health before TB can finish him off, and then he can't, he can't lock him down. He's relying on his teammates to lock people.
You think the key in winning a team fight is who gonna initiation first, right? And aiming on who, like which hero getting gone on.
Yeah, I mean, often you want to be like some of the games we saw earlier today. It just came down to whoever initiated first. Like that's often the case with a hero like Mars. But when there's saves, initiating first can be bad. You don't want to commit too many spells. So it's all about. I think it's gonna be more about trying to kite out a BKB. Like if you can go in and force them to waste a BKB, that's how you want to initiate. So you like jump in, use a stun, make them BKB, and then jump out. But it's easier said than done. Like someone like Mars.
Yes, I was about to say.
Yeah. People aren't just going to use BKBs for nothing, and if you're blinking in, you may be putting yourself in danger. So Mars is going to have to use his spider legs, his halberd. He wants to not waste his BKB, but if he can trade his BKB for like the PA, that's a good way to start a fight. And then you can deal with the PA later on in the fight with telekinesis, tornado, cold snap, and well, Mars Arena ideally.
Yeah, I mean, to make the BKB in this game, especially in this high class MMR, the game, it's just you just have to make it look like it. Just have to throw your body in and then fighting toe to toe for a while, and once it pop the BKB and just retreat. But by that time, it might too late already. But if you take a look at the game momentum right now, it's obviously swinging back to Boom Esports side.
Yeah, this is getting scary. An MKB of her own coming out. And funny, Boom already. Look, they're setting up for next Roshan, but next Roshan is at least 4 minutes away. So that's why TNC don't care about the Rosh area. They know they're going to have to go and de-ward their side of the map later on. But for now, they want to, push up bottom. Probably take this enemy outpost. They're pinging the outpost on Febby. They're saying, let's control the enemy jungle, and then later on we can worry about Roshan. Right now, there's no Rosh to worry about. So just give that part of the map up to Boom if you want.
Yeah, but well, at this point of the game, I think the experience of Febby is helping a lot. All these young players, young gods and stuff. Look at this one. This is going to be the call of the Febby. Guys, go, go, go. We need to win this fight, and we're going to get the Aegis too. They start the fight off first. Yeah, support is still there. They spend a lot on support, but it's still being stalled over there. But hey, the damage output coming out from Young God, and he stands on the higher ground and shooting into the low ground. It's just too much. Nobody can stand that. And team is gone. The two support is out. Lock it down. Taking up Arena of Blood. They didn't even care about the Aegis anymore. This is a chance to just take down the big tier 3 tower and maybe get the first set of racks. And hey, Kino, he still at the moment cannot fight toe-to-toe against TV. As well as the Ember Spirit need to fire Remnant to the higher ground. FBC with a low HP need to just do what it takes to stop Team TNC from moving up ground.
Yeah, they want to go high ground. They buy back Rubik and everything. I don't think Invoker buys back. He might if they feel like they can really win the game here, but he's afraid PA buys back and kills him. PA doesn't have buyback, but they don't know this. They know the Tango is on cooldown, but they would love to force something. And this is
Yopaj is that. This is that's quite a crazy one by Yopaj. He throws himself in and trying to do damage to the illusion with the flame guard. But if he gets blocked, gets stunned, then that's over. 29 to 19 game score. Still, TNC want to push in. This is actually the first knock on Team Boom Esports door, and they just want to destroy the house already. Man, Axe against. This is a very aggressive guess, I say. By Lieutenant Chin, turn to BKB. Oh, the damage is just sick. He used the Thunder on that. And it's Yopaj down. He needs to spy back to defend the Pyrax. Will he? Yes, he brought that Fire Remnant back to the door. And here we go. Do you think TNC needs to retreat or just keep on going?
They cancel the grip. They need play hard to live. The Rubik gets caught. He's got no buyback.
Now here we go, dropping some mini door, and now aiming on the core, and yes, they get that young god and double kill. Yopaj 1, 2, 3. See how far he can fly. Chao Yu is the target, and Chao Yu not gonna run away. He's trying to do it in the maze, but it's a triple kill for Yopaj. Boom Esports surprisingly defends this Barracks.
Yeah. I was mentioning Yopaj's Ags is the item he loves to go. He didn't even end up getting the Shivers. He got the Ags there, and the chase potential with the Remnants was just insane. For TNC, I don't mind them going for that high ground push. It was like a very aggressive, bold play to make, and it backfires heavily, but it shows they're playing a win, and that it's a good, you know, you feel like they're playing good Dota. Unfortunately for them, Yopaj is just such a sick Ember Spirit. Even when he dies there, he just uses his buyback so well, and he knows that if they're going on him, they're overcommitting, so his buyback just completely destroyed them, and he's going in enemy base here. He's trying to catch your way.
Yeah, catching your way, and also the second objective is to force some buybacks here, but I don't think TNC will do any. I think they're just gonna say, oh no, they're gonna go for the mid-tier 4. You not buy back, I'm gonna end the game right here, right now. Come on, but
They decide against it though. If they can hold these it's worth giving up this Rax if they can hold on to these buybacks. And yeah, 15 seconds on TB, they're not gonna have to use these buybacks.
It's actually worth it, man.
It's one Rax.
Yes, it's one Rax. That's one Rax. Well, this is why I love Dota 2 and all the comeback mechanics. We can always say, come on, man, just one Rax. We can still be back.
It's definitely a bit of a setback for TNC, and for Boom, they're probably thinking, you know, maybe this game is back in our control. They can get next Roshan. 20 seconds. Both teams are alive. So we just saw a big fight into Rax. Usually there's like a calm period after that where both teams reset, buy some items. It's going to be go, 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 because Roshan is what's going to decide this game potentially.
Well, I really like the positioning of that team. He thought that the other team might do some smoke, so he break the smoke, and that might have threatened his life. Though Yopaj now fighting with the Young God. Young God half HP already. He's ready to do some thunder, but he can't find the target. Seems like doesn't feel like it now for TNC. Rubik is out, but hey, trade with the Tino. Tino still got the buyback though, setting up some arena of blood, but nobody is in there. They're gonna get that outworld devourer for the next one. Ball back right away for the PA. Where is he? He's about to reach the scene. Once he's here, the game will turn around. They have to. They are fighting against the Hamburg. They have to finish the job real quick for Team PNC or just PA. They've got a buyback. It's going to clean them like a janitor. And they got them.
Dire just couldn't save that bottom tower.
Oh man, that's heartbreaking. Having that outpost meant PA could buy back and TP right in, and Skim found the perfect openings to get a grip onto the TB. I mean, TB had BKB. It doesn't even matter if he used it there. He just died to grip plus PA right-click damage, and this time around they're going to have to buy back.
Man, the way that they decided to commit the fight just now, even though PA is buying back, it's just so painful to watch. I mean, they're going to kill PA now, but maybe, maybe getting it too deep. But let's take a look on this one first. Scam being found in the tree line beside that Barracks, and now he's out. Maybe out as well without a buyback. So this is going to be hard for Team TNC to defend. It might be a mega creeps or worse.
You can see how important the Rubik is. The reason Boom buy back on PA and take that fight is because they kill Rubik. They know Rubik buyback is on cooldown, and the Stolen Astral with the defensive save is so important to TNC's teamfight that as soon as it's gone, they just take any fight they want. And now they're going to get themselves Roche number 3, so they get a free Aghanim Scepter with this one. Heartbreaking for TNC, who are playing this game so well. Just Boom, just a little bit more clutch with their teamfight.
Yeah, and this is actually show how much Boom Esports respect on the TNC, because they can just easily, you know, take a risk and trying to push and end the game just now, but they decided to go for the safer way. Back to the Roshan pit, get some ages, and maybe do some final push at the bomb lane.
See if TNC have anything to say about this one. Their high ground defense is still formidable. You've got a level 26 Invoker. He's got Scythe of Vice, got the Spell Prism, so all these low cooldowns to play around. Late game Invoker, always a treat to watch. See, Boom can take that enemy high ground or not.
28, 31 games for 12k. I hate they're just pushing the bomb lane. and trying to do some fatal push at bottom. Guys, this one is the most crucial fight of the game. I hope you guys ready for some action.
Alright, BNC making it seem like they want to defend their tier 2 tower. They're positioned here. Radiant scan, but they're not sitting at they're outside of the scan. You see scan.
Not really good. Starting off with penetrations. Yopaj wants to find some angle. Apparently, he fire remnants in with a bright flame guard inside, even brighter than my filter right here. Oh, fire remnant here and there, slashing people with a slide from piston stop. The decent damage coming out from that Ember Spirit. Even Pepe cannot fire upon the fireman. It's a Spider-Man. It's Xiao Yu turning on the arena of blood, but just defends himself. It's not the attacking arena of blood. Oh my goodness. We are reaching the end of the first game of the series. A triple kill for Yopaj. The fireman strikes. Everyone strike, strike, strike.
Ember Spirit with Ag's Refresher closing out the game. Yopaj was a blur in that fight. Just zipping all over the place. Couldn't even keep track of this man. Making sure they kill the Rubik. You can see at the end, Scan even